All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good people. All right. Hope you're doing well. Good to be back with you guys tonight, man. I'm excited to be with you guys. Got this other stuff off. Why you guys come on in? Come on in here. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, okay, David. I got you, man. So you actually got the truck, but you still got it'll take you about a minute to get that LLC and that insurance set up. Maybe a couple of days LLC and then get your insurance. So that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you on that. That is awesome. That's what it's all about. That is awesome, man. Come on in. Come on in tonight. Chat with the country CEO. All right, there y'all go. Lisa, what's up? I'm doing all right. How you doing tonight? Hope you had a great week. David, there you go, man. Look, timing is everything, man. You catch it at the right time. You can't walk away from it. You got to jump on it, man. Because look, you don't know when the next time that deal like that go come across. That is good. What's up, Lucas Anderson? Appreciate you, man. Retired from the military in 22. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, no time like the present to make preparation, right? And look, thank you for your service, man. I really appreciate it. All right, letting a few more of y'all come on before I get started tonight. Might get me a little picture here or something. If I can get the right one. All right, who else we got? Crit, what's up, Crit? John Matheson, do we have a lot of freedom owning your own trucks compared to working for ex garbage company where they constantly watch what you're doing? Yes, indeed. No doubt about it, John. That's the whole goal. The freedom, man. Look, when you're doing it for yourself, man, the freedom from a financial perspective and from calling your own shots. Right? Come on in here. We'll look about one more minute and then we're gonna get it popping tonight. What's up, Jack? There he is, Jack Peek in the house, right? What's your no good, Jack? Channel member. God bless you, man. All right, y'all about ready? All right. David says we're gonna become a channel subscriber. Appreciate you, man. And set up some coaches said here to come. Well, okay, cool. Glad to do that, man. David, shoot, you didn't got the truck. Shoot, let's rock and roll, man. Definitely get you going, man. All right, Jack. I like that. Like that. George's Dump, I missed you, man. Excavating Vlogs. Hello from Western Canada. Western Canada. What's up, George from Western Canada? All right. That is cool. All right. Excavate, man. Check you out, George. All right. So I'm fooling around with this. All right. So look, glad to see you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. 7:30. We want to see, can we do an hour and something with you guys tonight? It's a Friday night. And so I know you probably got some things you want to do after. Y'all might be Netflixing and chilling tonight. So I don't want to tie up all of your time. All right. So look, you know how I like to start, right? What's up, YouTube? It's the country CEO back in the house again. Look, y'all ain't got to tell you what I'm here for, right? More game, and more game, right? So look, man, I'm feeling good. Had some things that transpired this week I want to share with you. Was excited today about coming on live tonight, man. See how y'all doing, see what's going on in your area of the country, and to just kick it, see where y'all at, see what y'all talking about, right? Right, y'all have become family over these last months. However, you've been with me. This is 11 months for me. Make a year next month with this channel, and God has blessed tremendously with your presence. And I want you guys to know I appreciate you. Right, would be no Country CEO channel without you. So look. Those of you who are on, hit that like button. Those of you who are on, hit that like button. It certainly helps us with the algorithm. Take our likes on up, and we appreciate it very much. All right, so look. Um, I'm gonna answer Mr. Twan Priest. I'm gonna answer Mr. Twan Priest right quick. Let me see before we get started. He says, "Is 62,000 a good buy for a '07 Mag with 370,000 miles?" Let me see. That is a 14-year-old truck. So if you multiply that about 50,000 miles, what do you get? 50 and 10 miles. 50 and 10 years is 500,000. So 200 more thousand after that. So 700,000. So it's only got 370. So I would probably want to know what line of work it was in, what was it doing, because that's an extremely amount of low miles for an '07, right? So maybe they haven't worked it all that hard. I would certainly check it out and see what kind of shape it's in, see if there's any maintenance records on it. Um, that seems a little high for a 14-year-old truck, Mr. Twan. But I know the reason why. I can tell you why some of these prices are higher than normal. That's because, number one, there's a new truck shortage. So the used truck price went up 10, 15, in some cases 20% across the country. And then another thing is that an '07 is pre-emission, right? You don't have to deal with the DEF. So a lot of these people figure since this is a pre-emission truck and don't have no DEF, that's worth its weight in gold right there. So they'll jack the price up even some more. I don't know if I would pay 62,000 for an '07. It would have to be in extremely good shape, a deal I can't pass up, maintenance records. I would have to know and be able to verify where they put those 370,000 miles, because a 14-year-old truck certainly should have more than 370 if they were working it pretty regular, right? So you want somebody's turn back their odometer on you or something like that. You want to cover yourself. So I would do some investigation on it, Mr. Twan, and just kind of seek it. I get a little bit more information, and I would want to thoroughly check it out, and I would want to probably pull all samples on rear end, transmission, and engine, and get it checked out, right? If I'm gonna jump at something like that. Okay. All right, Trucking Inspired. What's up, man? Good to see you. Glad to see you, man. Look, I see you every morning, man. You be posting. Keep up, man. Keep it up. I love it. Your inspiration is definitely has caught my attention, man. All right. John says, I'm from New England and we get a lot of snow here. Okay. Would a six-wheeler sander to start off with be a good buy instead of triaxle? Triaxles are more expensive in my area. So you're saying six-wheeler, that's a single axle, sounds like, right? Is that a single axle dump truck with I guess about an 8-yarder is what we would call that, John? Is that what that is? About an 8-yard dump truck? Appreciate you too, Mr. Twan. No problem. All right. So while he's answered, okay, yes, that are okay. Six-wheeler. So you're thinking because of the snow, would a six-wheeler be something that you can start off with. Well, what's the mark? My question would be, what's the market for six wheelers there? Do you have here in South Louisiana? Six wheelers would mostly be used for residential landscaping, small loads of gravel, small loads of sand, where people don't want big trucks coming in their yards, tearing up their concrete, tearing up their yards. So I would investigate and see what's the market there for that size truck. And if so, yes, there's nothing wrong with starting there, but you want to make sure there's a market for it. All right. George wants to buy a dump truck, but first have to pass the National Safety Code knowledge test. Canada has tons of roadblocks for new or old trucking businesses. Wow. Okay, man. Look, you've educated me, George. I didn't know that. That's a lot to go through. National Safety Code knowledge test. I guess maybe that's something like the CDL test in the United States. Would that be the same, George, as our CDL test here in the United States? All right. Those of you who are just coming on, I see you guys are coming on. Go ahead and hit that like button, share this video, if you will, while you're also at it. If you're on your device, share the videos to your Facebook, to your social media platforms, and let's build up this algorithm tonight. Hit the like button so we can get the algorithm going. Okay. Johnny Carter, what's up, man? Checking in from Minneapolis, Minnesota. What's up out of Minnesota? Look out now, Duty 89. I see you made it on tonight, Charles. I spent some time with Charles last week, man. I'm glad to see you, Charles, doing your research, doing your due diligence, brother. You're going to be all right. When I see a man doing that, got his notepad out, got his pencil, taking notes, and let me know a man is definitely serious about getting started in this dump truck business, man. So, look, appreciate you also for being a channel member, supporting the channel, Country CEO, who seeks to give out value to those seeking to get into this dump truck business. Appreciate you, man. All right, what's up, Raymond? Raymond says 20,000, a good buy for a dump truck 07, 20 grand. Raymond, I just got that question about a 07 for 62,000. And now your question is 20 grand for an 07. Again, my answer would be the same for you. What kind of shape is that truck in? Keep in mind, as I told the guy earlier, that the older the truck, the more chances of maintenance issues. That truck is 14 years old, so definitely it's been through a few wars, but it's all about how they took care of the truck. Do they have maintenance records? Does it look ragged out? Can you go take it for a test drive? Can you drop the oil and rear end oil and transmission oil to see what you're working with? Those kinds of things. So I noticed a lot of times guys are hung up on the price. Remember, the price to catch your attention. But even with the price, sometimes you gotta still understand that you gotta go and check it and put your eyes on it and on some maintenance records to verify that this truck has been properly taken care of, right? All right, so just keep that in mind. All right. I don't think truck in front of me yet, Jack. I'm sure he'll pop his head in at some point, right? All right, so look, at this point, um, um, let me go ahead and catch these guys. Raymond says a 2007 Freightliner Detroit Series 60, 520,000 miles. Okay, 07. The mileage is good for it's kind of lets you know that they've been working a little bit because the other truck guy had was like 300 some thousand miles. So the mileage sounds okay for a 14-year-old truck, but you got to tune in on that maintenance. And do they have the records to prove of how they took care of that truck and all that they've done? And then can you go look at that truck in person? Can you drive it? Can you check the oil? Can you check things to see what kind of shape it's in? That's going to be the important thing. All right, George says, no, it's different. It has to do with logbooks and other driving. Okay, so George, sounds like it has nothing to do with the CDL test. This is something additional that they make you guys in Canada go through in order to be able to do that. So yeah, that's a lot, right? But if the end result is that you get ready to be able to do business and make money, hey, could be worth it. Just a little stumbling block that you can get over, right? All right. So look, let me jump in here and share some things because I want to give you some game and some value tonight for your time. Certainly. On this week, I had something unfortunate happen I want to share with you guys as a means of just giving you the game about the business. Certainly is not meant to any way to discourage anybody, just all part of it. And I think most of you know by now, I seek to give you the whole game, not just some of the game, right? So on Tuesday morning, well, let me talk about this first, and then I'll circle back around about the work. On Tuesday morning, driver calls about 9 o'clock, shares with me, truck is not shifting out of first gear. So it's in first gear, won't go to second. And so we're not understanding quite what's happening. We're talking back and forth, trying to see maybe something minor. So he tried a few things, and in the meantime, I'm putting clothes on, getting ready to head his way. All right, so couldn't get it to do anything. Call the Allison guy, if you will, Allison transmission guy. Talked to him on the phone, got him on three-way with my driver. He tries to tell him a few things to do, couldn't get nothing going. So end result was, okay, we got to limp it. And when we say limp it, just in first gear, take our time and head to the shop. Meanwhile, I'm 25 miles from him north at home. I got to leave and I go and meet him at the shop. The truck off at the shop on Tuesday morning. All right. And I'm waiting to just hear, didn't hear anything Tuesday evening, but Wednesday, I get a call from the shop. It's a lady though, and she says, "Hey, we're just trying to get your email so we can email you an estimate." I said, "Oh Lord," I said, "if you try to send me an estimate, that means we got some major issues." She said, "Yeah, looks like you're gonna need a transmission." Yes, you heard me correctly. She says, "Yes, we're recommending that you put another transmission in it." Wow. This is my 2013, which is I bought in 19, that I've only had for 2 years. I bought the truck with 170,000 miles. We ain't supposed to be having no transmission problems, right? But lo and behold, we were aware that there was some issues going on with this truck. Because a year ago, the light came on saying check trans, took it to the shop. Guy tells me look like the number 4 clutches in the automatic transmission was going bad. And he advised me at that time that I could really go ahead and run it because there's no worse that can happen, but just what has happened now. So basically, I got a whole nother year out of it, working day and night the last 3 months, 4 months. And so when I put it into perspective, it disappointed me at first, but when I put it into perspective, I couldn't complain because it really serviced me well. Now, let me share some game with you. There's no way a truck, a 13 with 170,000 miles, should have had transmission problems this soon. So in conversating with my salesman who sold me the truck from the dealership, I shared that with him, and of course he agreed. Now, this was a truck that he didn't have himself. This was a truck that somebody traded into him. He originally sold it to him brand new, so it was one on a truck. They traded it in on a new truck. And so what I shared with him is that 9 times out of 10, they knew it was something going on with this truck. So that's why I'm sharing with you guys, John, who's that, Raymond, and the other guy that asked me about these trucks. This is why you have to do your due diligence. But even in doing your due diligence, Charles, Duty 89, pay attention to this, man. Even in doing your due diligence, things can happen. I did my due diligence and I had the security of this truck being ran through the dealership. But even with that being done, y'all, sometimes some folks trade them trucks in because they have already detected a problem. And instead of them sharing that with the salesman that they're trading it into the dealership, they don't say nothing. They trade it in, get a new truck, go on about their business. I'm not even mad, man. It happens. It's a part of what goes on, right? All right. And I got a remedy for that. What I'm going to do about that kind of stuff and where I'm trying to go as a means of trying to clue you into this kind of stuff. So got the call the next day. She sent me the estimate, 12 grand. Did you get that? 12 grand for a retrans automatic Allison transmission. I'm gonna let that soak in. All right, y'all got it. 12 grand is the estimate. They wanted 7 grand before they gonna place the order. I'm going real slow because I want y'all to get this. Those of you coming on, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. I had to drop 7 grand for they'll order the transmission. So immediately that morning, I had to get 7 grand to them, which I did, just so they will order it. That was Wednesday morning. It was supposed to make it today. I meant to call them back. Well, I called them back yesterday. They told me the ETA was today. I meant to call them today to see did it make it in, because the guy told me, watch this, that he get it in today. Tuesday, I'll be ready. Did you get that? Now, I'm sharing that with you because I always tell you it's not the breakdowns that kill you, y'all. Don't trip about the 12 grand. I ain't tripping because that's why I tell you pad that maintenance account. I got a video coming up about that. Pad that while you making that bag and that bag looks good. Please increase your money to your maintenance account because there gonna come a day when you stay in, let me share this with you. You stay in the dump truck business long enough, you gonna do an engine at some point, you're gonna do a transmission at some point. The prayer is that you do it down the line while you after you have set and established a foundation, right? Okay. I'm 7 grand and I'm gonna owe them 5 grand when they finish. I'm gonna have to take 5 grand to pick it 12 grand for another Allison transmission in my 13. Didn't expect, well, no, I shouldn't say I didn't expect to have to do that because last year I knew it was coming. But I shouldn't have had to do that because a truck with 170,000 miles when I bought it shouldn't be replacing the transmission this soon. But it happens. Don't let it discourage you, y'all. Do not let it discourage you. Not trying to scare you. The reason why I'm giving you this game, especially for you guys who are trying to come in, is that you make sure you got your money right. And then when you get in and you making money, make sure you putting some money over there in that maintenance account. And I got a video coming, I think at the end of this month, gonna be talking about that. And the problem and the thing about it, I was getting ready to make that video before this happened to me. I ain't tripping, y'all. It's all part of the business. If you're gonna be in this business for the long haul, this is a part of the business. All right. So that's what happened this week. So what did I miss? So he was on the second load Tuesday, so I missed the rest of the day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I could have made tomorrow, and then I know I'm gonna miss Monday, and then they're going back to work Sunday night, so I know I'm gonna miss 7 days of work. 7 times, let's just average it out and say $800. I'm gonna miss 5,600 in downtime. The breakdown is 12,000. The downtime is about 5,600. I'm more concerned about the downtime than I am the breakdown. Did you get that? I'm more concerned about the downtime than I am the breakdown because I can go make the money spent on what I paid to get the transmission and stuff done. Now let me back up because I saw straight facts said something. The 12 grand is the labor and the transmission. Let me just say that. Let me clarify, right? The 12 grand is the labor and the transmission. All right. You're going to get the whole goods on. Stay following the channel. I'm going to give you the whole goods because once I get that receipt, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the breakdown. Y'all channel subscribers, y'all getting the goods early. I'm going to give you the breakdown on what the transmission costs, and I'm going to give you a breakdown on the labor. I ain't gonna tell you what the breakdown is now because I want you to watch the video, right? But it was 12 grand total. But the 12 is the total with the labor and the transmission and the tax. Okay. All right. So back to where I was saying, the downtime, y'all, is what kills you, not the breakdown. The way we were rolling day and night, I can make the 12 grand back in 3-4 months. That's what once I work, pay my expenses, I can in a month's time take 3 grand and put it to the side that transmission costs. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that 12 grand back. See that 12 grand that cost, that's going back in the business. That's game right there. Because see what most people do, they just pay it, you know, and don't put that money back. No, we're gonna borrow that from ourselves, right? The business is gonna borrow from itself. I'm giving you some game right now, right? Most people just pay for it, keep on going. No, that 12 is going back, right? I take the loss on the 5,600 downtime because you can't recoup time. I hope y'all get that. You can't get time back, right? Matter of fact, in this world, you can get everything back except time, right? All right. You know, once the day is lost, the day is Friday, everything before 7 is 7:55 now. Everything 7:54 and behind us, you don't get that back. And so I can't recoup the downtime. So that's why I'm more concerned about what I lost in downtime. I can't recoup that, but I can go make the 12,000 back. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the 12,000 back. Night work starts back Sunday night. I get the truck back Tuesday. I get a chance to get Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday back with the truck back and working days. And then the rest of this month, I'm gonna give the business a chance to settle. And my goal for September is going to be to take 3,000, put it right back in maintenance. October, put 3,000 right back in maintenance. November, put you follow me. You see where I'm going? That's going back to the business, right? That's how you make it in this business, guys. Downtime ain't nothing I can do about it. I just lost that. Just round it off and say $6,000. But that 12 I can get back. So what looks like doom and gloom, if you don't know any better, really ain't doom and gloom, because I'm gonna get the 12 back. I just can't get the 6 back. Out of the 18, I can get the 12 back. That's game right there. All right. So that's what's going on. All right. So I wanted to share that experience with you this week. Now, you have to grow into the mentality of, I remember the time when I first started, breakdowns would depress me. Did you get that? Breakdowns would discourage and have me and depress me. But what I've discovered after a while, that every time God made a way for me to keep on going and make it and whatever, that what am I being depressed about? What am I discouraged? Yeah, it's disappointing, but don't dwell in the disappointment, because if you got God got your back, you're taking care of your money, it's all good. This is a part of doing business. All right. All right. So, I thought I'd share that with you. And so I'm going to save the game for you on the maintenance when that video comes. That's coming this month, about when you making good, you need to be padding that maintenance account with more money. That's coming. Stay tuned for that. All right. All right. So look, I wanted to share that with you. Now, I'm gonna let you guys chime in. I'll come with my other stuff I had a little later. Um, let me go to the comments, and you guys can chime in on what you think about what I've just said, and we'll talk a little bit. All right, Masakunda, what's up? 2006 International Dump Truck, 42,000 miles. My God, what were they doing with that, Masakunda? They have only 42,000 miles on a 15-year-old truck. So these are the kind of questions I ask. Okay, because sometimes if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is, right? So you got to ask the right questions. Ty Boehm, what's up with you, man? Channel member, appreciate you, man. Glad to see you on the channel tonight. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Ronald Gale, what's up? Automatic transmission costs more than a stick. Yes, indeed, Ronald Gale. Yes, Lord, it costs more than a stick. All right. What's up, Straight Facts? I see so many trucks sitting in Maryland. Is there work up here, anyone? Wow. Straight Facts, they sitting? What do you mean sitting? Man, it's booming everywhere. I know you. Let me see. I know we've had some folks on the channel from Maryland. You're in that DC corridor, Virginia. Shoot, we got plenty of folks here from Virginia telling me how Virginia is booming. What's going on in Maryland? You close to BMO, Annapolis, Silver Springs? Where you at in Maryland, man? You see trucks sitting. Tell us what's up. Give us some more info on that. All right. Ty Boy says always keep an extra 5K for tire. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Look, and Ty, we're experiencing a tire shortage here. So if you already in the business, y'all know like me, go ahead and snatch you up some tires, because these jokers around here talking about it's a tire shortage going on around here. I got me 2 laying out there right now that I ain't never used. I'm holding on to them because they talking about a tire shortage. All right. All right. Duty says, what's the AM? Not understanding you. Give me a little more on that. My second, that's exactly what I said. They claim it's ready to work and fleet owned, but it sounds too good to be true. It's either this dump truck or reefer box. Okay. All right. But yeah, man, they say it's fleet owned, ready to work. Okay. Now that's a good sign, which means they ought to be able to show you some maintenance records. and they ought to be able to ask them have they ran a dyno test on it. A dyno test is when you drop the oil and run test on it to make sure it doesn't have any metal on it. That's what I would be asking those kinds of questions. Has it had a dyno test? And if you're real serious about it, my secunda, ask them, will they run a dyno test? I mean, you're only dropping oil and sending it off to the cat place or whatever kind of engine, letting them run a test on the cost of it. I don't even think that's about $80 to $90, man. Something you could very easily pay for yourself if they don't want to pay for it, but it's worth before you go make that investment. Boss Man '07, yes, sir. It's booming right now. Look, hence the title of this live tonight. It is exploding right now in the dump truck business. That's what I'm gonna talk about on my next section with you on this live tonight. Is the work. Oh my God, the work is just unbelievable, man. That's why I had to say dump truck business is exploding. All right, all right. Straight facts. Yeah. What dealership? What duty? Who you're talking to? What dealership are the trucks? Oh, okay. Uh Dude, I'm trying to figure out, is he talking about they're sitting on dealership lots, or he see a lot of trucks that are sitting and not working? That's what I'm trying to get clarification on. Johnny Carter says, love the game. I'm soaking it up just in between a trial quad. Johnny, where you at, man? What area you in? You look, that's my dilemma, right? Trial quad. That's my dilemma, man. All right, trucking. There you go, man. Look, Jack talked you up, man. Jack just asked the question: was trucking funder in the house? You didn't popped up, man. Shout out to Trucking Fund, another channel support. Appreciate you, man, coming on the live tonight. Lucas says, rookie question, do you have a mobile mechanic or a shop you deal with that will usually have a quick turnaround? Where this is at is a shop, Lucas. I do have a mobile mechanic, but this is a shop on this deal because in our area, these are the experts with Allison. So I wasn't going to let anybody fool with that. So we took it to the experts who specialize in Allison transmission. But I do have both. You will need both, right? Somebody that can come to you on the road, and you need a shop that you can go to. Okay, that's a great question. All right, noted. Thank you for that. I didn't see the DOT inspection. It passed, but that don't say too much. Yeah, thanks for all that you do. Yeah, my secunda, man, get some background on that, bro. It's too much of an investment, but I mean, it sounds great. That's a sweet deal if it's if it's legit, man. All right, if you're just tuning in tonight, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get our likes up. Help us with the algorithm tonight. All right. Now that's what I was waiting on. Straight Fact says, duty, sitting in yards not working. That's what I was trying to see. You say sitting in yards not working. What kind of yards? Straight Facts, limestone yards, asphalt companies, dirt pits. What kind of yards are these trucks sitting in that are not working? And Straight Facts, answer me this when you post um what trucks are you seeing working? Because it's got to be somebody doing something, right? So tell me the ones that are working. All right. Ty Hessa, good evening to you. Studying for CDLs, that's exactly what I want. A dump truck. Ty Hessa, where you at? Tell me what area, what state you in. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. All right. Hector, what's up, Hector? Good evening to you, man. All right, John, that's right. You're in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right. Snows up there in the wintertime, that kind of stuff. Um, in Minneapolis. Um, quads, definitely in the North Midwest up there. Quads are very popular, from what I understand. Me and a guy were just talking about that. Couldn't find quads down here anywhere, and the guy told me that you can find quads pretty. You're gonna have to go up north, Minnesota, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, those areas to get the quads, because quads, that's what they use up there in those not coal mines, but in the mines and different things like that, quarries and stuff like that, right? What's up, Mikhail? You made it back tonight. So you had experience today getting the tire patch. Took these boys over an hour to get it done with no wait at all. Wow. Just gonna say, if anyone is available, got to do what you got to do. All right. All right. That's all part of it, Mikhail. That's what we go through, man. Look, I advocate, I tell anybody, and also keep your patch kit in your truck. You don't know when you're gonna get out in the boondock somewhere. The boondocks, a Louisiana term, meaning out in the middle of nowhere somewhere. And you got a flat, and shoot, if you got a tire patch kit, look, take that old metal piece, put that old plug in the end of it, boop, stick it down in there, man. Look, get you off the road and get you home. instead of on the side of the road waiting on somebody, right? All right. What's up, SR? Hey, country, I saw a Pete with a C13. You think that's better than a Cummins ISX? C13 is cool. Shoot, look, SR, I've had C10 before, and that's probably one of your smaller cats. Got the job done, man. C10 can get it done. So I know a C13 will get it done. It's just all about your preference. I love a Cummins too. So it's really all about your personal preference. I wouldn't rate one over the other. What's up, boss man? AKA JR, the quicker you can get it fixed, the faster you can get your repair money back. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, boss man. That's all I'm saying. And then, man, look, think about it. Broke down on a Tuesday. And if that transmission made it today, back to work on a Tuesday. Dude, that don't happen too often like that. 7-day turnaround? Man, I'm tickled to death. I can't believe it, man. I mean, even if it's Wednesday, I can't trip. If it's Thursday, I can't trip. Normally, man, when you go down with something like that, man, sometimes it be 2 weeks for them guys get you straight, man. 3 weeks sometimes. So I'm just delighted to death, man, to be able to get it back that quick, man. Lord willing. All right. All right. Duty says, can you work with 705 trucking you? I think tracking 705 tracking. I'm a little lost on that one, Charles. Oh, okay. You talking to trucking funder. My bad. Trucking funder just got my divorce score up. Your divorce score? Um, Shoot, dude, you the lost me. Trucking, come help me out, pull me out of this hole. Jack, in Atlanta, you are not ever seeing any trucks sitting around. Yeah, I know it, Jack. Shoot, you ain't seeing nothing sitting around Baton Rouge, man. Trucker says my Uber Eats app is still alive, brother. I started driving back in 2016. Cool. To keep me going until my finance been to get off the ground. Keep grinding, homie. Yes, yes. Ruben, what's up? Ruben done popped in on us. Good evening to you, man. All right. Trucking Funder Duty 89 is trying to communicate with your Trucking Funder. Duty 89. Holla at him. All right, Tahessa, you in New Jersey. All right, New Jersey. Got Bull Warren is out of Philadelphia, right about New Jersey. Tahessa, that's New Jersey. I'm on Instagram and follow a good bit of minute several outfits up there in New Jersey. New Jersey is big business for dump trucks from what I can see. So Tahessa, I think you're definitely getting your CDL. You definitely looking to get in a good business is all I can tell you. All right. All right. Tahessa or Lisa is trying to ask you a question there. Ruben, hey, Trucking Fund, does anyone know anything about transferring of loan for a truck? Someone is selling a T800, T880, 2019, 135, and owe about 160 on it. The owner wants 5K for the transfer. Wow. Ruben. So trucking, I'm going to answer that. I got some experience with that. I've done that before. And I've had that done before. So Ruben, I know the most common way, right, Ruben, is to what? Get your um financial institution to what? Buy it from you from the person, right? Paperwork changes hand. But there is another way that takes place, right? Never shall forget, I was selling a truck to a guy. He didn't have the financial means to get it financed. So I really wanted to get rid of the truck. It was a road truck. Matter of fact, that was a road truck that I had. So what I did, I went to my lawyer, drew up papers to where he can lease to own the truck from me. All right. And the stipulations were that he paid the note. He sent the note to me every month. All right. And he gave me some money up front. That sounds like what you're trying to do there. And he took upon the notes of the truck and we did it like that. It was a legal document. He sent me the note every month. I send the note in until he finished paying for the truck. And I'm assuming, Ruben, that's what you're talking about. So what I would say to you, yes, that can be done, but I would cover my butt by getting it legally drawn up because you don't want to go word of mouth. Y'all do a Shanhake agreement. I mean, and then he decides after you done halfway paid for it. I saw this happen to a guy, paid for a truck, and then the guy say, I want my truck back. Then, some hands might get put in the air, right? Yeah, I know I'm a preacher, right? But I'm just telling like it is. That when folk won't put some hands in the air behind some stuff like that, right? I knew a guy that man didn't get it in writing. Guy after halfway, he done pat the truck for 2 years. Guy suddenly snatches the truck back. So be careful with that. Get a lawyer involved and draw up papers, but it can be done. Ruben, I hope I answered that question for you. All right, look, got some more folks on tonight. Hit the like button. Those of you who are coming on, join us tonight. Hit the like button, get the algorithm going for us tonight. All right. Johnny says, yes, he's right. It's a lot of quads I see out here. Right, right. That's what I've been told, Ruben, up there in the north. You guys got them, man. Boss man, I hate to be down. I try my best to keep my trucks up. Yeah, boss man. I'm telling you, look, I hate to be down too. Look, boss man, before I got used to it, man, look, that thing used to almost send me to send me into a depression, right? But look, even now, 21 years later, look, if that truck down, I don't care who you are. You don't sleep as sound as you was when that truck running, right? You know, there's a little anxiety there. It might not be as bad as it was when you first started. But look, things ain't all the way yourself until that truck get back running, man. I'm telling you what I know, right? I know I'm in contact with a woman and her husband that have their own trucking company. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Um, All right. So Tahir, are you going to drive? You say you're studying for your CDL. Are you going through a company, or are you going to, get it the hard knocks way? All right. Thank you all for the best info. You appreciate that. We appreciate you. Okay. All right. So y'all. You answered our Lisa's question. Okay. Macau says also if there's anyone in the Middle Tennessee area looking to get your CDL, look into Smyrna Ready Mix. There's a huge job they are using it as training ground for new drivers. After 90 days, they get their CDL. Wow, Michael, that is awesome, there, man. I wish there were more places that are doing that. Y'all look at Michael's comment in Middle Tennessee, there's a ready mix company called Smyrna. There's a huge job, and they're using it as a training ground for new drivers. After 90 days, they get your CDL, meaning you don't have to have the CDL before you can go and drive the truck. But after 90 days, you stick with them, you can get your CDL. And so what that sounds like for free, right? All right. Uh, Duty says, laugh out loud. It's my fat fingers on this chat. Okay. I just got my FICO score. Okay, 705. Can you work with that trucking funder? All right, Jay, trucking funder, Duty 89. Got a question for him, man. For you, man. Check him out. All right, appreciate you, Ruben. Or Lisa, apply to Ready Mix jobs in my area that train for your city. Cool. All right. I haven't heard anything back. I've already got my permanent DOT medical card. Also trying to go to CDL for free through WOIA. So, Lisa, if one of those Ready Mix companies call you back, you're gonna go with that. You're gonna go ahead with that if they give you a call, and um stay persistent on it too until they call you. Let them know you ready to go, or at least. All right, Rashad, what's up, Rashad? South Carolina in the house for sure. All right, boss man, tell them we've been doing it for 25 years. Wow, it came fast. Yeah, it did, boss man. 21, man. It seems like yesterday, man. I was this 27-year-old young kid. I like to still say, man, that was out here in the water trying to figure things out, man. Now I'm this 48-year-old. I still say young man. All right. I ain't accepted middle age yet. All right. About 7 more years, I'll surrender to that, but I ain't accepting that yet. But yeah, time passes fast, man. What's up, Ron Derrick, my homeboy here, right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? Hope you've been doing well, man. I hope the storm didn't mess you guys up too bad. We came out all right up here in Clinton, and I hope you and your family are doing well. Those of you who are coming on, hit the like button for us. Get our algorithm going tonight. All right. Lisa says yes, unless the oil comes through first. Okay. They've been dragging the feet and making me jump through hoops. So Ready Mix is my backup plan. Cool. And I just like the fact, Lisa, that you got a plan. That's awesome. That is so awesome. All right. So look, we caught up with all those comments. Let me make my also pitch for those who may not have heard my pitch to be a channel member, or my thank you for channel members for supporting your channel. Those of you who see green beside Ron Derrick's name, Dude's name, Ty's name, Jack's name, those guys, they are channel members. which means they financially support this channel in a special way, and I appreciate them. They allow us and motivate us to come on, keep coming on, giving game to you guys. And so if anybody desires to become a channel member, you're a channel subscriber right now, but if you want to be a channel member, you can do so at this link right here that I just put in the chat. Also, those of you who have questions that you just like to ask concerning the dump truck business, I'm putting my email is on the channel, but I'll put it in here tonight that you can ask me questions. I don't mind answering them. Or if you see the $ at the bottom, you can purchase a super chat or a super sticker to support in support of this live on tonight. So anybody desire to do that, you can do it. I appreciate you in whatever how God leads you, right? All right, so look, Ted, let's talk about work. Let's talk about while I name this live tonight that the dump truck business is exploding. And I mean, sometimes blowing up, exploding could be, somebody might say in a negative way, but I mean it obviously with a positive connotation, right? Y'all, it is wide, wide, wide open in the Baton Rouge metropolitan area. And the reason why I said metropolitan area is because the Baton Rouge metropolitan area consists of 6 parishes, or for us, you guys, counties. We call them parishes here in Louisiana. So you're talking about a metropolitan area of over 1 million to 2 million people. And it is just flat foot booming and exploding with work. Let me talk about that a little bit first. There is so much work, y'all. And you saw the video today. If you hadn't seen it, go watch that video later. It's a lot of work, but it's a shortage of trucks, y'all. In our area, there's just not. That's why straight facts, you got to hit me, man, what's going on in Maryland, because it is just not enough trucks to sustain the work right now. It's not enough work. It makes my heart glad because it's the old thing of supply and demand, y'all. You got the demand for work, but you don't have the supply of the trucks. What happens, y'all, when you got supply? I mean, you got demand, but you don't have supply. The price goes up. Now, keep in mind, I just told you we got raised to 85 just a month, 2 months ago. If it keep on like this, that price going up because you got demand, but you ain't got no supply. And so what's going to happen is contractors go have to start outbidding each other to get you to come and help them and stay with them. And what's the one thing that makes you jump? More money, more money, and more money. Right? Right? So I love it. It's a great problem to have. That's why I'm trying to get the 3 trucks, y'all. I'm trying to get the 3, but I want new. And we can't get that's another thing I need to tell y'all tonight. Can't get new trucks, but we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna circle back around, and I'll share that with you later. The work is booming. Guess what happens locally Wednesday? Guess what happens? I just told you it ain't enough trucks. A guy that been in the business for 21 years. I'm sorry. I've been in business for 21 years. A guy that been in the business for probably 30 plus years. Had about 20 trucks. About 12 trailers, about 8 triaxles. He threw in the towel the other day. Did you hear me? A guy who been in the business. I'm getting up close for this one, y'all. For 30 plus years. Had 12 trailers and 8 triaxles. He threw in the towel on Wednesday. I got the call the same day when I was taking my truck to the shop, I saw his trucks headed north with the words "in transit" on the driver's side door. They were headed to an auction in Philadelphia, Mississippi. Are y'all listening to me? I'm going to say it again. A guy threw in the towel the other day. I'm not happy about it while I'm smiling. I don't want you to get, I'm happy at his demise because it seems like it's a lot of conflicting stories. I don't know if it was voluntary or it was forced. I'm hearing conflicting stories. My point I want to make to you guys, if we're already in a truck shortage with him out here, what do you think 20 less trucks just done to the dump truck business? I'm gonna let y'all think on that for a second. I'm eating gummy bears, y'all. All right. Let y'all think on that for a second. I'm coming, brother. I got a big fan over here, man. I got the answer. I'm coming. Give me 1 second to finish this thought. I'm coming to you, bro. If we were already booming with his 20 trucks, and now he just, whatever happened, he's gone. I saw it with my own eyes 2 days in a row. His trucks coming through my town, headed north to Philadelphia, Mississippi. There's a big auction place up there. You probably could pull it up. Things just got that much better in our local area. It's going to create a truck vacuum. And when I say that, this is what I mean. Sooner or later, these contractors will be fighting with each other for our services, which means we may be able to get this rate for tri-axles to $100 an hour. That's the goal. The work is booming. All right, so that's the point I want to make there. All right, let me come over here. O'Shea Duke Jackson. God bless you, man. I appreciate the fact that you support this channel and you big fan. Look, definitely, man, let's do it. Definitely wouldn't mind being interviewed on your channel, brother. I think I put an email there. Let me put it back in. Definitely send me an email after I get off tonight and we'll correspond and make that happen, man. Definitely. I love talking about this. I love helping people. I love giving the game. Appreciate your seeds that you've sown into the channel tonight, man. Appreciate it with all my heart. O'Shea Duke Jackson, brother. So yeah, hit me up on the email. Let's do it. We want to share a game with folks and talk about the dump truck business, right? Not business, right? So appreciate you, O'Shea Jackson. All right, who else we got? Glenn Peltzer, channel member. Salute to you, Glenn. Glad to see you. All right, I don't think we had seen you in a while. All right, glad you could make it tonight. All right, let me stroll back up and catch my comments back up. I haven't forgot about you. Don't stone me yet. All right, look, got some new folks coming on. We up, subscribers numbers going up. So those of you who are just coming on, hit that like button, hit that like button for me, okay? All right, Corey, I believe you were next. Do you or anyone on this live know of any dump truck companies I can apply to? Let me know. Corey, you need to put your city in the chat so they'll know where you're at, and we'll see if anybody can help you. All right. All right, Trucking Fund is responding to you, Duty. Okay, Michael Parson, what's up, man? Yes, sir. Still saving, man, and getting close. Okay, working on ways to get CDL now. Okay, and Michael, where you at, man? Tell me again where you're located at. All right. All right, Glenn says more money for sure, brother. Lucas, local asphalt company in Jacksonville told me they can't get enough trucks. Jacksonville, Florida. Need I say anymore? All right, I'm telling you, man, it is a shortage going on. Look, we got companies here that they suffering too because they got trucks on order. Can't get them, man. Can't get them in. Being told 5-6 months. All right, and I'm gonna come back around to that because I got to share with you about that. Can't get them, brother. And guess what? They gonna have to do something that's gonna make that price go up. When demand is more than the supply, the price got to go up, man. And we need that. All right. Salute once again to you, O'Shea. All right. G719 is 75 an hour out here in Colorado Springs. Okay. All right. 75. Is that for triaxles, G, or tandems or triaxles, right? 75. All right. And then G, share with us about the work out there in Colorado Springs, man. Y'all got a lot of demand for trucks out there. How's the situation out there? Ty us, how in the world do you throw in the towel, leaving all that money on the table? Ty Hustle, like I say, there's a lot of conflicting stories, and some people say he sold out, some people say otherwise. So I don't know the truth. I don't want to put my mouth on people in that regard because I don't know, But yeah, look, I just kind of focused on the result. He gone. That's 20 trucks off the market. He worked with the same company I'm working for. He worked with us. A few of his trucks worked with us. So we see, well, like, man, this thing finna get crazy out here now. All right. So look, our numbers just jumped tremendously. Those of you who are just coming on, hit that like, hit that like. Let's catch those likes up. Hit that like button for the country CEO tonight, right? All right. And I like those words, Tahir. So leave it all that money on the table. That definitely was on the table too. All that money. You right. So John Lama, what's the word about him throwing in the top? Yeah. So I hope I just answered that. I don't know, man. I just know he gone, right? All right. Just hit some more subscribers. We went up to 55 watchers tonight. I'm sorry, not subscribers. Those of you just coming on, hit that like button. Catch our likes up tonight. Crit and Louisiana time to get some triaxles. All right. So y'all in the same area, Crit. All right. Yeah, business, O'Shea. Bishop Concrete Services, Bishop. What's up, Bishop Concrete Services? All right, Greedy Mean Country. I've been in the box truck for 6 years, transitioned to dump truck, currently getting my CDL. Will I have issues finding work with my own truck due to CDL being new? No, your CDL ain't gonna have nothing to do with the work. All right, where you at anyway? Let me know where you at. I'd just like to know where you guys are from. But no, your CDL being new will have no bearing on the work. CDL, the only thing will be impacted by a new CDL is probably insurance, right? That's the only thing. But being that you were in box trucking for a number of years, I think that's going to bode well for you because you've been in a part of the construction and the trucking industry. So I think that's going to help you out. But the work will have no bearing. Your CDL being new will have no bearing on the work. All right, Corey. That's right, Corey. I keep forgetting, man. You in Hot Atlanta, right? All right. And so shoot, let me go back to your question, Corey. Shoot, Corey, I lost your question. All right, trucking fund options for somebody new to the game, no experience, excellent credit, enough to put out 20% down on a new truck with dealership sale to new driver or small business loan. All right, Jay, you want to answer Lucas? He addressed that to you. 20% down, that's good. Excellent credit, that's good. Will dealership sell to a new driver? Well, they'll sell it to you. It's just all about the financing, right? Lucas, that's my part. I'll add to that. They'll be glad to sell it. It's just all about getting somebody to jump on that and finance. 20% down, though. Trust me, that's good. 20% speaks well. All right, O'Shea, yeah, welcome. Eric Kid Jam Austin, headed to Florida from Detroit, Michigan. All right. What part of Florida, Eric? All right, Ty says can finally go back to driving Wednesday. Couldn't drive. What was up, Ty? CDL rules with having a cast on my. Oh wow. So Ty, you couldn't drive because you had a cast on your arm. Wow. How long were you out, Ty, with that? All right, yeah, dump trucks, Bishop. Yeah, dump truck make money. It's all about your drive and your mind. Yes, I own a concrete construction. Okay, about to do a tree company. Okay, and trying to open up my own concrete plant. Wow, Bishop, that's good, man. Where are you at, Bishop? Concrete services. That's awesome, man. Your own concrete plant. That is awesome. Now, when you say concrete plant, Bishop, are you talking about ready mix? Well, it's got to be ready mix either way. But are you going with the drum that can also load dump trucks? Or are you using mixer trucks? All right. To help us say, well, Lord have mercy. David, other than Progressive, do you know of any leads on insurance for a new CDL holder in business? David, I think we've kind of went over somebody. I think I'm going to put that question in the chat. All right. Our numbers are up now. So those of you just coming on, hit the like button. Let's catch our likes up with our number of people that are on. I know some of you have been on and still on, but those of you who are just coming on, go ahead and hit that like button and get our likes up tonight. Um, uh, all right. So David has a great question. Those of you, what insurance are you guys going with? You know, we talk about Progressive all the time, but what other companies beside Progressive are you guys using that you've been able to get hooked up with that'll be able to do insurance at good rates? Put that in the chat for us, if you will. Put that in the chat. All right, greeters in Atlanta. All right, I know I have some ATL folk. I wonder. I did a consultation this week, and I wonder if they are on here. Because I was telling them that we were going to have some people that were going to be on from the ATL area. Let me see, can I get her on social media? She needs to get to know some people from Atlanta because she's from Atlanta. Let me see, can I reach her? All right, so Michael Parson, Muncie, okay, Indiana, cool. How's things in the Midwest out there in Muncie, Indiana, with dump trucking, Michael Parson? I don't think we've ever had anybody from Indiana. Anybody in here from Kansas City? All right, Kansas City folk or St. Louis at least, chime in. I know I had a couple of subscribers, Charles from St. Louis as well. So anybody from Kansas City chime in. Eric Kim, Leesburg, Eustis. Now, Eric, you know I'm lost with that, right? What state is that in? Is that in is that in another country? Let me know where that's at, brother. You done lost me on that one. Wow, Ty, you've been out a while. Well, that's why we hadn't seen you on the channel that much, man. You've been out with a broke arm motorcycle crash for 6 weeks. Wow. Glad you're okay, man, and you can get back at it. Wow. What's up, Joseph Bright? Another South Carolinian in the house. All right. All right. Corey asking if anyone knew of any good dump truck companies in Atlanta to apply to. Jack, that's the question, right? Corey, good. Jack, you Atlanta folk, ATL, y'all know any good dump truck companies? Corey, what about CM Matthews? You know, that's what we talk about all the time with all that work in Georgia, period, man. Have you looked up CM Matthews? And Jack, tell him who the other company, EL somebody. Tell him who that other company is. All right. Okay, good. Okay, Jack, I see you told him check Indeed out. That's cool. Yeah. Check Indeed out. That's cool. Ronica Taylor, what's up? Slidell. Ronica, I was out your way. Man. Well, first of all, the week of the hurricane, we come through Slidell. Got that job right there on the interstate in Covington. We working on that a couple of times. Been out there on that job a couple of times. But me and the wife come through there going on vacation to Biloxi. The Wednesday of the week of the hurricane, and had to come back home Friday night, right? So bummers on that. But yeah, we went through Slidell. And I think they send my truck out there to Slidell. It's about 2 hours from us. So I kind of belly ached about the fact of sending my truck way out there. And they got trucks in Franklinton that are closer, right? So I belly ached about that. Man, you know, why are you sending us to Slidell and you got trucks in Franklinton? You can send to Slidell. All right. But that's the nature of the business now, where you got to be able to stretch out. So hats off to you, Slidell, Louisiana. What you say you got? Looking for a dump truck work, but I'm a new CDL holder with an automatic on my license. So you got your own truck, looking for dump truck work, but I'm a new CDL holder with an automatic on my license. So Ronica, you got the truck, you got insurance, and you ready to go right now? Is that what you're saying? I can hook you up right now if that's the case. Lucas Anderson, dude 89. I don't live there now, but I'm from St. Joseph. Okay. All right. Got a close friend that works for Idaker. Okay. Switch over from over the road to dump. Okay, Eric. All right. Eric, but where you from, Eric? I don't think I got. You said Leesburg or Eustis. What state is that in? Man, help me out there on that, Eric. All right. George says I work for a road maintenance department. Here we have tons of work. Okay. Road maintenance. Our company truck or tandem axles in Western Stars? Yes. Can you say something about axle weight? What you recommend for heavy hauling? Um, George, if it is a triaxle, or if it's a tandem, right? We recommend 2046s, right? That's the formula. I'm sorry, 1846s. I'm sorry, 1844s at the minimum. 2046 is the Cadillac, right? 18,000 pound front axles, uh, at least 44-pound rear axles. All day long, you can work with that. 20 pound front axles, 46-pound rear axles. That's the Cadillac. You dead on the head with the recommended spec. Can't beat it. Will haul anything you need to haul. Can do the job. 18s you can get by. You'll be okay. But 2046 is the recommended. All right, Sonia. Look, Sonia, I was just trying to look up you on social media and tell you, hey, we're here. All right. So look, Jack, Corey, meet Sonia. Sonia from that ATL. We did a consultation with Sonia this week. She's looking to get into the dump truck business. So I want her to know there's plenty of y'all from ATL in here. So look, all my AT aliens, put in the chat. Let Sonya know who you are. I want her to know she ain't by herself. Of some of you guys that are treading down the same path of getting in the business, and I think some of y'all are already in the business, right? So go ahead and hit the chat up, and so Sonya can see who you guys are and know that she is not alone. All right, Pac-Man, Florida. Okay, got you, brother. All right, what's up with you? Greedy McMean, Country. What's your opinion on a Mac CXN12 with a 410 horsepower with tandem axle? 410 with a tandem is fine. All right, you ain't gonna have no problem with that, Greedy. That 410 is enough engine all day long. If it was a 350, it would have been enough. All right. I don't seem to see many working on interstates in Atlanta. So, in other words, that particular model, right? So the model is just different, right? Of the Mac, right? That CXN. All right, but man, look, if that Joker is spec'd out right front axles, right rear axles, right rear end ratio, you got a good engine there, enough horsepower with that 410, brother, it'll do the job. It'll do the job. Yes, sir. I have no doubts about that. All right, King Solomon, what's up with you, man? What's going on in Houston, Texas, right? King Solomon wants to know what's going on in the H-Town. All right. And so any of you guys from H-Town that are on tonight, I know we have some that are from H-Town. Come on and chime in. Um shoot, King Solomon know what's happening with the work in Houston. Okay. All right, okay, Pac-Man, I got you now, man. I was like Leesburg, Eustis. Okay, Eustis, Florida. Okay, I got you, man. Appreciate you. What major city, Pac-Man, is that near? Right? What major is that? South Florida, that Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, or is that Central Florida, that Orlando, Tampa area, or is that what? Southeast Florida and Jacksonville, or is that Southwest Florida, Pensacola, Tallahassee? Let us know where you're at, particularly where's Eustis in Florida. What's up, Jerry Wigginson? Jerry, ain't seen you in a minute. What's up with you, man? Jerry says that Progressive quoted him 10 grand on a 19 Mac Granite, 10 grand for the year, I'm assuming. 1 million coverage, Memphis Terrier area is that good. So 10 grand for the year, Jerry, I'm assuming, right? I want to make sure I'm answering you before I give you that answer. All right, Sam, I am Sam the man. Salute, O'Shea brought me here. Cool, appreciate that, man. O'Shea discipling, right? Sharing that knowledge, right? Matter of fact, by now, let me suggest some of you share the broadcast, share this live with somebody tonight that may have not know about the channel, and you've been talking about dump trucks with them. Take a minute to share the channel right now on your social media platform, or where somebody can see us live on tonight, or send them the link, right, to the channel. Let them know we on live and direct tonight, right? All right, so appreciate you, Sam, and good to have you, man, on the channel tonight. So Jerry, I'm coming to Jerry because I want to answer that question about that insurance. All right, CXN 612. Okay, yeah, I got you, Greedy. Yeah, it's just a different model. I mean, but if that Joker spring suspension is spec'd out right, man, look, ain't no problem, bro. You know, it'll get it done. All right, Neil Orlando. All right, so you in Eric, you in Central Florida then. Okay, okay. All right. All right. And so Eric, what's your did you have an additional question about the location? Or you trying to see how the work is or whatever. Lucas got a question for those in Florida. What are the hourly rates at right now? That's a good question. We've been on here before discussing the rates in Florida, and I've had some guys wasn't too happy with the rates, but then in other parts of Florida, the rates are pretty good. So y'all chime in, Floridians, and share what the rate is in Florida. All right, there it is, Corey. E.R. Snell. E.R. Snell. There it is. You got it. Okay. E.R. Snell. I don't know why, Jack, I keep forgetting that other company's name, man. Mo Jazzin. There he is. Mo Jazzin. Mo Jazzin. Mo Jazzin. Good to see you tonight, man. Glad you're able to tune in with us tonight. All right. Lucas Duty got a question for you. Does IDECA subcontract work out? Does IDECA subcontract to work out? Duty is trying to ask you that question. Jack says you can call Cat Law Trucking School and they can let you know of some smaller local companies. Okay, Jack, got a question for you, Jack, because Sonia was wanting to know the other day. She's working on she's going to be getting her CDL. Can you get just the Class B from Cat Law, Jack, or they try to make you get the Class A? That's going to be the question. Those of you who are just coming on, I see some new names. Go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like tonight for us. Right, E.R. Snell. What's up, Strap? Channel member Strap and popped up in the house tonight. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look, that's what we claiming, Strap. Future and current and future entrepreneurs tonight. We claiming that, man. We declaring that that's what's gonna go down tonight. All right, Ronica, I'm back to you. Okay, no, I don't have the truck. All right, I'm looking for work to get some experience. Okay, you looking to drive for somebody. I need to know who is hiring. Okay. All right, so Ronica, what kind of experience do you have? Do you have any kind of dump truck experience? And if so, is it truck or trailer? Or you're brand new, you're just not coming out and trying to get somebody to give you a shot? Which one is it? So I can be able to answer you properly with that. All right. What's up, Joseph Bright? They're out of Snellville, Georgia. Yes, sir. E.R. Snell. That's right. Look, Joseph, they must have used to own the town or something at one time, huh? E.R. Snell out of Snellville, right? I bet you there's some historical significance to that name, right? Their ancestors probably started that town. Damon Mayo, what's up? I'm trying to get started and need help. Damon Mayo, you in the right place, brother. I don't know how you got here, but you're in the right place for all things dump trucks. We got Trucking Thunder. You'll see his name in green on the channel. You can throw a message his way. He's a finance guy that stays connected to us and answer all questions as relates to financing. So you can hit him up. And we're just asking a bunch of different questions tonight. So, man, just put your notepad out. And these things, jot down some answers that you see. And you got a question, just put it in the chat, man. We'd be glad to answer it for you. See what's on your mind. Okay. All right. Lucas answered your question. That's good. Let me catch up. I guess everybody, I'm behind. Trucks needed in St. Louis, not all 8-hour days, but a shortage anyway. Okay, cool. That's right, Mo Jackson. You in St. Louis. That's right. That's right. Duty 89 is in Kansas City. So y'all in Missouri, but he's in Kansas City. You're in St. Louis. All right, so much work here. Hi, Jack. All right, greedy. Hey, Sonya, all in the room. All right, these all ATFL. Thank y'all for welcoming Sonya and hooking up with Sonya. Let her know there's some AT aliens are here. Listen that Jack, Mr. CO is a true influencer. All right. Sam, anybody in Jacksonville, Florida? All right, I think I did have somebody else in Sam that was in Jacksonville. Anybody? What my Jacksonville folk at? I think I said somebody else was in Jacksonville. Yes, the model was quite okay. Greedy, yeah, man. Look, if that thing's spec right, and you got your front axle is spec, spring suspension, 18 at the very least, you're gonna be good. Michael says Kenworth is laying off 350 employees because the computer chip shortage can't finish the trucks we need. Yeah, Michael, that's what were you saying that the other day? Somebody was telling me the other day that might have been on the community tab that Kenworth and Pack and Peterbilt have canceled 30,000 trucks because of this problem. Okay. What's up, Sean, the survivor? I'm in Tallahassee with us, Class A. All right. What's up with you? So we got a Jacksonville, we got a Tallahassee. All right. All right. So those of you Florida guys, you guys can see who's from your particular area. All right, Jerry, I got back to you now. All right, so the insurance question, $10,000 for that $19 million coverage. Yeah, Jerry. And I'm assuming that's physical damage and liability, Jerry. So correct me if I'm wrong. If that's physical damage, liability, $10,000 for a 19 Mac, you better jump on it, because when you do the numbers, 10,000 something dollars divided by 12 months, that's going to be less than $1,000. You're basically looking at about $800 some dollars a month. They probably gonna want you to put, I don't know if they might want you to put a little down payment up, which will decrease your monthly, but basically it looks like you're looking at about $800, maybe $900 a month insurance. Jerry, and so somebody else was saying something about Memphis actually had decent rates on insurance. I think it was Bonut or somebody was telling me about Memphis had good insurance rates up there. Definitely better than Louisiana, brother. Trust me, I'm paying $2,900 for 2 trucks. So that 10,000 is good. So you think about me, just say 3,000 times 12. I'm paying $37,000 in insurance for 2 trucks. So even if you was to bust that in half, that's 18. You getting it for 10 for a 19. Jump on it, brother. That's going to, if you don't find anybody else outside of Progressive, you wouldn't be going too bad with Progressive with that price. All right. Do you have a truck up in St. Joe? Okay, good. Y'all done hooked up. Joseph Bright, have you ever done work for FEMA? Joseph, not directly. And it's got a video coming up later on about hurricanes and stuff. But I've worked through somebody for FEMA. I haven't worked directly, and I'm assuming that's probably what you mean. But yeah, I have done disaster cleanup, disaster work. I've gotten stuck too, meaning I've gotten jacked, if you will. I made some money with disaster cleanup, but I also got jacked one good time too. You'll hear about that coming up in a video. All right, very soon this month. All right, so yeah, I have done it. We'll do it again if the situation is right with the right contractor. All right, but we had an out of town guy came from Atlanta and really screwed us. So we're wary of if it's an out of town company. If it's an in town company that we already work with that gets some of the work, we'll work with them. All right. Have you ever heard of Quad Specs? Is that a company, or are you talking about the specs for a quad axle truck? Mo Jazzin, give me a little more before I answer that. Okay, you down there. Okay. Quad specs, 23,000 fronts, 20K drops. Okay, 56 rears. Right. So notice that. Notice that, Mo Jazzin and everybody else. I skipped down. I'm coming back to you guys, Eric and Lucas. But look at Mo Jazzin's comment later down. Look at how the axle weight increased because it's a quad axle, right? Triaxle all day long, 2046s, 1844s, right? Look at how, because the quad totes more weight, the axle weight specs went up. Mo Jazzin, that's money right there. That's right. That's good specs right there, brother. Look at how they increase, because guess what? You're toting more weight with a quad axle. That's good specs right there, brother. Can't beat it. What's up, uninvited Maine dump truck business in North Jersey? All right, somebody earlier was that. Who was that in Jersey? Somebody was in Jersey earlier on the chat. What that work look like in North Jersey? Somebody help us out. North New Jersey, what that work look like? All right. Eric, how's the work? All right, how's the work in Orlando, Central Florida? That's where you're from, Eric. So how's the work in Orlando, Central Florida? How's the work in North New Jersey? That's 2 questions we need. All right, Lucas at Sam, I am in Jacksonville, but I am just researching now because I plan to buy a truck next year after retiring from the Navy. All right, Lucas, again, thank you for your service, man. George, what suspensions you use in your truck's country? 2046s, but I do one of them. 2046s is my sweet spot, but that last truck, that 18, is 1844s. All right, but 2046s is my preference. All right, maybe the new Tillman's into the need to know what works and what does. Okay, good. I think we answered that, George. Yeah, 2046 is for a triaxle, 1844 for a triaxle work, 1844 is for a tandem. We'll hold you. All right, Mo Jazz, and we got you. All right. Okay, Jack. So Sonia Jack does say cat law. You can get a class B from a cat law. You don't have to get the class A. So Sonia, you might want to check them out. I think you got it. Okay. Okay, she got it. Okay, good. I do know I am down in Florida planning to buy my first truck. Okay, cool. Jack, 1700 for the tuition. Okay, cool. Jack giving that's what I'm talking about, Jack. I appreciate it, man. You giving the goods for Sonya. I appreciate that. Lucas, okay, cool. Congrats on the time. Just moved to Jack's. Ron, I don't have any experience. I'm brand new. Okay, Ronica, yeah. All right, so you don't have any experience. You brand new. So did you try the ready mix companies in Slidell? I don't know what companies are there. Covington, Slidell area. Have you tried the ready mix companies? Ready mix companies are more readily and willing to hire folks with no experience. So have you tried the ready mix companies, Sonia? It ain't too many dump truck companies and trailer companies that gonna put you in that kind of equipment right off, unless it's somebody that you know. So I would definitely try the ready mix companies. I would try box truck companies, stuff like that. Anything that's a straight truck that you can get. So box truck companies, um, ready mix companies that do ready mix concrete. There's a lot of ladies here that drive ready mix trucks. So I know that they hire ladies for that for sure. All right. Sam says a lot of trucks running around Jacksonville. I like that. All right. Catalog. G Brown, what's up, man? Will this work in California? Will what work in California, Brown? Dump trucking? Yeah. Nothing's different. I mean, you still need construction in whatever state you're in, right? It's gonna have to have construction. So I'm assuming you're talking about dump trucking, right? Let me know if that's what you're talking about, Brown. All right, I'll check Trunking Fund. The trucking is giving the game on financing, as I like for him to do. Pre-trip demand, okay, okay. Sam, I contact Duval Asphalt. Look at there. That's right. You gave the game on that. Lucas or somebody gave the game on that last time about Duval Asphalt. Foreman I met told me he couldn't keep enough trucks running. Wow. That's the kind of stuff you want to hear right there. Joseph says it's possible I run out of their Augusta, Georgia plant. Okay. Okay, Joseph. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They probably, probably started Snellville back in the days, man. All right. Jag, the school also teach you how to drive a manual so you don't have the restriction on you. Like, cool, that's good. And you need to know how to drive a manual. It's just good to know how to do that anyway. All right, Sam says he's down the street from Duval. Right. I'm definitely check them out. Cool. All right. Glad for that hookup there. That's what I'm talking about, man. Networking. This channel wants you guys to network. And you run across people right there in your local area that can give you the game. Look, if this channel is providing value for the night, look, I appreciate it. Hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video, right? If we're giving you some game tonight. So I'm trying to catch up. All right. And appreciate you guys. All right. Okay, trucking ventures with Byberg in certain markets. Okay. Byberg is what a finance firm. All right, Jerry, that's a great quote. Byberg is a finance firm, trucking. All right, GL. What's up, Ethan? Ethan from GF LLC Hauling and Excavation. Bogey. Quince, Axon, especially in dumps, are the money makers here in Virginia. My tri-axle is rated for 16.94 tons, 20,000 fronts, 46 rears. That's the sweet spot. And like 12,000 on the pushers. All right, that's the sweet spot. Wow. Right. Wow. Quince, which is 5 axles, 7 axles, and end dumps, making that money in the Virginia. I like to hear that, Ethan. That is awesome. All right. Did we ever get an answer from Straight Facts about Maryland? I'm still trying to figure out what's going on in Maryland. He say see trucks sitting in yards and stuff. So we need help with that. All right. Oh, What are the hourly rates in ATL? Sonia, is that for the truck or for the driver? All right, Ronica, I appreciate you, Ronica. Hopefully that helps. All right, Jack, $16 to $20 for drivers. Okay. Mojad for the above quad spec. I would try 525 Cummins and 7-speed Allison autos. Sit at cars with sweet tea, Caesar salads, and West Montgomery on radio. Man, is that you? Is that you, boy? That sounds good to me, man. Look, that sounds like just cold chilling right there, man. Yeah, that 525 coming. That's a monster there, boy. Look, you can definitely do some going and coming with that, man. That's some power there. All right, reviews in LA. Remember, I wanted to be a garbage man in second grade. I remember, oh, okay, you want to be a garbage man. Look, come put some of that garbage in the back of a dump truck, brother. Glenn Pelser, appreciate you, man, for that sticker tonight, man. God bless you. Say you got to work it early in the morning. Keep up the good. Definitely appreciate it, bro. Mo guy. Appreciate you, Glenn, being a channel member and supporting with the sticker tonight, man. God bless you and keep you. Is definitely in my prayers for you and yours, man. Have a good night. All right, Sam, I am. Appreciate you, man, for your sticker tonight, supporting the channel, man, in such a special way. We definitely appreciate it. Don't take it lightly. Definitely goes to my heart, man. Appreciate that support. And then those of you on for the first time, perhaps tonight, you didn't know, but you would like to support the channel, you can hit that $ button at the bottom of the chat and buy a super sticker in the amount of your choice. Or if you desire to be a channel member, I'm going to put the link in the chat. You can go to this link and you can become a channel member. And so we appreciate you on that. Okay. Renard Ravenel, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. David Carmichael. You, David, I wish I was the man. I'm gonna have to defer to the man upstairs. He's the real man, right? But I appreciate you, man. I know where you're coming from with that. Say it's your first live you've been able to catch. Okay. Welcome to the channel, man. Glad you was able to catch this one. I did an unconventional one last time on a Monday, I think, or either August the 30th or that Tuesday 31st, and was able to get some people that I had never got before. So I think I'm gonna be trying that sometimes. Catch y'all on live on short notice, right? Jack, okay, you got it. Okay, good. 85 phone operator song. All right, George's. How far would you drive to make that money? George, great question, man. Great question. Ronica Taylor, listen at this, because this has to do with your area. Everybody tune into this. Just like with anything, time brings upon a change. And business is no different in that the business that you're in transitions, shifts, things change. And you have to be able to have the ability to shift and transition right along with those changes. One of the hardest things for me to do, or I was slow to make the transition, is that working out of town is very common. In other words, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been going 50 miles to Lafayette, Louisiana, 50 miles to Hammond, Louisiana, 70 miles to Covington, Louisiana, or 80 miles to Slidell, Louisiana, where Ronica stays. That just was unheard of. We would be working right here in Baton Rouge metropolitan area, guns, few of the real close parishes, right? And that was the norm. But now what shifted in this business in my area about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, is that you subject to be in New Orleans, Lafayette, Slidell, anywhere. And that's just what it is. That's the nature of the business here now, that you have to have the equipment and the willingness to travel. Now, granted, now your home base, they're going to give you travel time going, but it's the norm now to work 70, 80, sometimes 90 miles away from home. One way, and drive in and go back the next morning. That's the norm. So yes, George, you coming into the dump truck business, be prepared for that. And so you say, how far would I drive? Brother, if the money's right, I'll go 100 miles. If the money right, I don't mind. I mean, if you're going to pay me, if you're going to give me some driving time going, the hourly rate is right, and I can make 800 all day right around here. So if you want me to go 100 miles, I need to be making $1,000. So it's all about if they're compensating for it, George. Yes, sir. And what enables you to feel comfortable with doing that, George, is the fact that you got equipment that you ain't got to worry about putting you down because you're traveling those kinds of distances. Okay. All right. All right, Jack. Appreciate that thumbs up. Jack says be a channel member. All right. All right. Yes. Check out Trying to Fund the Man. Jay has proved himself faithful. Definitely check him out. Okay. So there's Byberg is an insurance carrier. Okay. All right. Somebody was talking about insurance earlier. Byberg is an insurance carrier. So trucking funder, they'll insure out of state trucks, right? I'm assuming, right? All right, Tony. What's up, Tony Saint? All right, how's it going? I consider getting in the dump truck game here in Indiana. Somebody else was just here from Muncie, Indiana. What part of Indiana are you in, Tony? Maybe we can you can make a connection with somebody else that's here. Hope the game has been valuable to you tonight. Ryan R, appreciate you, man, for the sticker. Always inspirational and informative. Thank you for putting this channel together, man. Look, all I know is one day, good Lord spoke to me and say, "Hey, go talk to some folk about how I've blessed you." And I just decided to set on the path of doing it, man. And so I appreciate you, man, showing your support, appreciating the game and the value, and hope I've been a blessing to you, man. So appreciate you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All right. All right. All right. Yes. Go follow Trucking Funder. Jay, put your channel handle in the chat. Well, I guess we can find you in the Trucking Funder, right? Right. So go follow Jay. Jay is a finance guy. Definitely someone you need to know in looking and getting financing for your dump trucks, right? Lucas said, still, when you are working out of town, is there usually a job site you can park the truck and use car to drive to the site? Yes. Yes, Lucas, it is. Typically, the company, they got to set their own site up, right? And most companies I know, they are very cooperative with you in parking your truck on their yard that they've got for themselves and driving your car back and forth. Shouldn't be a problem. Matter of fact, that would be my first option. I would want to park where they've secured their yard because that would be safe to me, right? So definitely, the answer is yes. I appreciate that, Ronica. All right. Sonia Little, appreciate you showing love from the ATL for the game tonight. I knew definitely that you would benefit in making connections here tonight. And I appreciate that Jack is giving you some good information, and I appreciate your support. Thank you for the sticker. Definitely. I was taught by the old folks what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So I appreciate your support of this channel on tonight. All right. Trucking Funder, put your email in the chat for Rashad Smith. Put your email in the chat for Rashad Smith. All right. So I caught up my comments again. Let me give you this last piece of game tonight. So we talked about what happened to me. We talked about the work and how work is just exploding everywhere. And the infrastructure bill hasn't even passed the House yet, right? I know it's passed the Senate, but that's just gonna give it a kick in the butt even more, right? But the work is out there, guys, girls. It's booming. Dump truck business is a good business. Don't let breakdowns get you down. It's all part of it. Have your money right. So when that happens, get the truck fixed, go back to making money. I'm ready to go back to making money. Look, I've been off 2 weeks, right? Because y'all know I was working nights, right? So I've been off 2 weeks, man. I'm getting a little cabin fever in here. I'm ready to go back to work, right? Go back, start back and making money. And I got to go make that 12 grand back, right? So I'm ready to go back to work. All right. So the final thing I want to share with you is that when I had to take the air compressor, that's a video coming, that went out on one of my trucks back to the dealership to get my core charge. And so I decided to walk on in. Blew my mind. My salesman had two brand new trucks out there that a company out of Beaumont, Texas had bought. Sweet. Oh my God, they were sweet. Any of y'all just see them new trucks, man, and it just do something to you? Oh man, chills went across me. Oh my God. It just does something to me when I see them new trucks, man. That thing, aluminum wheels all the way around, burgundy cab, burgundy bed, had the low bed so that you ain't got that big old humongous bed. Oh, that thing was sweet, man. I might put a picture of it on the community tab. That thing was sweet. So I made a little trek in there to go talk to my salesman, and we just kind of chatting. And he told me he had two trucks coming in first quarter of next year. I went on and put my name on one of them. That's the plan. So if nothing changes, if I can't find one now, I'm going to go ahead and go with that one that he is going to be getting in sometime like the end of the first quarter. So March, I'm going to look at, I went on and put my name on one of the trucks with the dealership. All right. He's got two coming in. So if this doesn't work out with me doing some things now to get one, I'm just going to not worry about it and just go ahead. The one he got coming in January, I'll get one of those. Okay. And so he shared with me the same thing that we're hearing everywhere, that new trucks is hard to come by because of this chip shortage. And it's taking them months to get new trucks in. So do the math. I just told him this just the ninth month. He's not gonna get the truck in till the third month. All right. But I'm cool with that because I told you guys that's a good time to come into the business. March, April, going into the spring, that's a good time. So I'm cool with that. Decision that I've made by way of another truck. One of the things I want to encourage you with, and here's what I'm transitioning to doing. And you're hearing this live and direct of what the country CEO's strategic plan for my business is. I have a 13 and I have an 18. Y'all know I just bought the 18 in April. So I made up my mind that I got to go with all new trucks. My mechanic is getting older. He can't run behind these trucks like he used to. And then, as I said before, the nature of the business has shifted to you might be working 89, 100 miles from home. You need to have equipment that you're comfortable with that ain't going to be breaking down. And the best way I know how to make that happen and make me comfortable, I got to go with new trucks. So from this point forward, the rest of my trucks, I'm going to be cycling out my used ones for all brand new trucks. This next one probably is going to be a triaxle, but then I'm going to start getting a quad axle and transition to, I want to get a couple of them to see how that works. So I want you to be thinking about that. Look at the nature of the market in your area. That's just what's happening here. Quad axles are making a showing. We were triaxle country here, but quad axles are making a move. I strategically see what's happening, right? I see where the business is going. The asphalt companies are buying quad axles. So the movement is shifting toward the bigger dump truck. I see that. And I emphasize I see that because some of these guys just be out here in the business, y'all. They don't, you can have your eyes open and can't see. Did you get that? You can have your eyes open and still not see what's going on around you. And so you got to be able to have a foot in the now, but also a foot in the future to see what's going on in order to see how to make moves toward what you need to do next. And so the game I'm sharing with you here is that I see the turn that the business is taking. And so I see where I need to make the turn to. Am I getting rid of all triaxles? No, because there's going to be a market for triaxles. I'm just simply saying I know my goal is that I think the next one is, I think this is going to be a triaxle he's got getting in, but then I'm going to trade that 13 in on a quad axle, which will give me two triaxles and a quad. And then after I trade that 18, then I'm going to sell it. I'm going to see what route I need to go from there. So I'm giving you some game in your area. You need to pay attention to what's going on. Ethan said earlier that Quince, which is 5 axles and 7 axles and end dumps, are making the big money in Virginia. Triaxles are working, but he made a statement that them other trucks making money. So if I'm in Virginia, that tells me I might not want to get a triaxle. I might want to start with a Quint because that's what's in the market is right now. So pay attention to the market that you're in and what's the demand for. And you want to hit right in where the demand is, which will ensure that you're going to always be in play. All right. That's the game right there. And so I wanted to share with you a part of my strategic plan over the next couple of years of what I see, what I got to do so I can stay right in the mainstream of what's happening in the dump truck business in my area. All right. So look, take that game for what it's worth. Keep that in mind, right? And that's that. And always try to be a seer. Try to be a seer. You got to look beyond the right now and see where the business is going. Watch your construction companies, watch the asphalt companies, see what they're doing, talk to them, see what they're thinking. That'll give you some indication of how things are going. All right. All right. So trucking, I see you trucking. Let me catch up a little bit and we're going to come to you. All right, Jack. All right, Jack. Yeah, Jack. Lord is blessing, Jack. It's growing a little bit. Chat. We definitely appreciate the Lord is blessing, man. Look, anybody just came on, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get our likes up. Look, Elmo Johnson, channel member. Welcome, Elmo. Ain't seen you in a while. Look like. Welcome back to the channel, man. Appreciate you continuing to support the Country CEO channel, right? Appreciate you, man. All right, Black Rain, Florida, checking in first time here. Black Rain, welcome to the channel, man. Glad to see you. You was able to tune in tonight for the first time. We got a lot of Floridians here: Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa area, Eustis, Florida. So welcome to the channel. Tell us what part of Florida you're in. All right. All right, Jack and Sonia. Okay, good. Y'all got that going. Mo Jazzin, congratulations on the pre-order. Yes, sir, Mo Jazzin. You know, if I don't do it now to get it then that just pushes me even further back because from what I'm hearing, Mo Jazzin, this shortage ain't finna let up no time soon, man. So gotta do what I gotta do. I would have liked to got it now. All right, so that's what I had to do, man. All right, what's up, Royston Gibbs? Appreciate you, man, tuning in to the channel tonight. All right, Jay has put his information. I'm coming, Jay. All right, David. Yeah, eyes wide. All right, that's a contradiction, ain't it, David? All right, Ryan, would seeking out a truck that's only a year or two old be better than a brand new truck with that big FET tax on it? Yeah, Ryan, starting out, yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Keep in mind, I just bought an 18, right? It was there, it was available. I needed a truck. Boom, I jumped on it, right? So there's nothing wrong with starting at that point, Ryan. I'm just giving game from the standpoint of once you get in, get your feet wet, and get comfortable, then you might want to step your game up and go big, right? As you expand, as God grows your company, right? So this is game for now to get started, but this is also game for going forward into the future. Okay. All right. So trucking, what's up with you? Did you you got something or you want me to read that comment? Trucking, is that what you're talking about? You guys, the commercial finance industry, most beneficial companies who've been in business for over 2 years. With that being said, please, yes, pay attention to trucking's comments. We always like to say that on the channel. This here, what trucking is saying. This is very valuable. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute to read what trucking has written down. All right, that's good stuff right there. All right, if you just tuned into the channel, go ahead and hit that like, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I'm sorry. I'm giving him a speech. Go ahead and hit that like button on tonight. All right. Finance, talk to your first truck as a starter before you use a finance company like mine or use a deal of financing to close them out, doesn't get fed. And if your credit is in a good place, your bank may give you the best finance. It could come in the form personal loan or commercial loan, whatever form it takes. All right. I like that. I like that truck, and that's good game right there, man. I hope y'all see what he's saying there, right? Try your local bank, credit union, see what they say, that kind of thing. Dealerships are providing financing. So yeah, good game, trucking. Good game right there. All right, Elisa is in Fort Myers. Okay, yeah. All right, Elisa. I'm sorry. Fort Myers, Florida. Right. All right. Elisa, so Elisa, so I'm a little upset, right? We how about them Cowboys? That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan living in Louisiana. That's the first thing. I catch a lot of flack from I'm surrounded by Saints. But them Cowboys came to town last night and they showed you we ain't last year's team. Now, I know they say there aren't any moral victories, but I'm happy with my team that I saw last night. I like my team. Dak is back. Looked wonderful. We should have won that game last night. CD dropped too many passes and we left too much time on the clock for Brady. I don't mind losing to the Hall of Famer Brady. I can live with it. But I like my team, Lisa. We should have shook up the world in Tampa last night, but that's okay. We let the world know we back. All right? We them boys. Yeah. All right. I'm messing with y'all. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. All right. So Black Rain, Lisa was letting you know she was from Florida as well. Fort Myers. Tremaine says, Mr. CEO, are you hiring? Tremaine, I'm full right now. I have 2 daytime guys. I'm working nights and I got two guys that kind of rotate working the other truck at nights. Trying to get this third truck. Kind of got a driver for that. Where are you? Are you in Louisiana? Are you close? We might be able to recommend you to something if you're in Louisiana. All right. Getting ready to try to land this plane, y'all. It's 9:15. Boy, time flies. Started at 7:30. It's 9:15 already. Ty say Zeke went off. They didn't give him that many touches last night, man. But I mean, against that front four and those fast linebackers, man, they did the right thing to throw to try to win the game. But I'd like to see them feed Zeke more than they did last night. All right, y'all got Rashad straight. Elisa to my side. All right. All right. Lastly, Trucking says as a new business owner, established 3 banking relationships, one with a credit union, community bank, and a national bank. That's good. That's a good game right there. Be asked if they make sure they ask if they like to lend. Good. Ronald, man, look like I got a fellow cowboy in here. All right. Kirk Thorpe, what's up, man? How the ATL market and dump truck moving there next month? Oh my God, Kirk, you must have just tuned in. Shoot, uh, ATL dump truck business is booming. Uh, Jack can answer you. Jack, right above your comment, Jack, Kirk Thorpe asked the question, say he's finna use into the ATL. Um, um, 2 companies, Kirk, you can check out that one and ER Snell. 2 major movers in the ATL for work. Check them 2 companies out, Kirk. They got that work in ATL, and ATL is booming, Kirk. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Are you coming to Atlanta with a truck, or you gonna buy a truck when you get there, Kirk? Give us a little background on you, brother. All right, man. I sure didn't want y'all to beat Talbot. You want us to beat Talbot. You should have wanted us. You should be an Atlanta fan, Jack. You should have wanted us to beat Tampa. Oh, okay. You did say you did want. I read that wrong. You did want us to beat Tampa. Okay. David says, can you speak on adding a driver on to help out on occasion? Is it worth it with the price to add them on insurance? Yes, David, it definitely is. David, I got 2 trucks, but I got 4 drivers. I mean, I got it's 4 drivers, including me, right? Because we're working a lot of night work. So if you got to work, David, by all means, put somebody else on the insurance. You may need to take off. You might get sick. You got that other guy on your insurance. You got to worry about all that. Let him roll. Or if you working days and you got night work, let that guy go out at night. Or you take nights and he take days, let him roll. Yes, it's definitely worth it to put him on your insurance. Now, if his record's bad, it's gonna cost you. But if his record's good, yes, by all means, it ain't even cost you nothing. Lisa, but I like you, so I won't talk trash. All right, look, I just hope I can see y'all later on in the playoffs or something, and let me know I had a good season, right? All right, we're gonna be better this year with our quarterback back. I just hope he can stay healthy. All right. All right. Trucking fund to give in the game. Banks do have preferences in what assets they like to lend on. Make sure you establish the banking relationships. Yeah, if you know you're going trying to get the dump truck business started in a year or two, go ahead and establish those banking relationships now. Tremaine, you in West Baton Rouge. Okay, Port Allen and all that over there, Brule and all that. Have you tried Corinth? Have you tried payroll? Corinth's trucking with those blue and white trucks. Have you tried payrolls trucking? Um, have you tried used to be Steve Kent, Roscoe? They got those orange and orange and white cab trucks, or green Kent got those green and white cab trucks. Have you tried them? Um West Baton Rouge. Those are folks that I know on that side of the river right there. Um Baton Rouge, have you tried Barber Brothers? Have you tried RJ Dago Asphalt Company in Baton Rouge? Those are 2 asphalt companies right there in Baton Rouge. Have you tried any of those? Let me let you answer that. Jack say 23. That's what. All right, trucking with banks who like and who's comfortable with the dump truck construction, and you need them for future lines of credit. Yes, for sure. All right, please get that game from Trucking Funder. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ethan. Yeah, yeah. Jack, I don't like him either, man. Brady, but you gotta respect him, man. God, dog, you gotta respect that Joe. You can't give him time. You got to move him off his spot, man. Got to move him off his spot, man. All right, all right. In the bulk hauling, non-local, just want to see how the dump site going. Plenty of land up in the ATL. Just bought a house there. Awesome, Kirk. All right, you have a truck and a tank. You have a truck and a tank of dry bulk. All right, so I'm assuming you're saying you have a dump truck. Yes. Well, you need to get hooked up with CM Matthews or ER Snell. Did I put the other one? Yeah, yeah. Look in the chat, Kirk. CM Matthews, ER Snell. Make the phone call. They got their work. All right. Says in New Jersey. I wrote it down. I'm gonna go and try them out. Thanks. Cool, Tremaine. You got it. All right, guys and girls. We're gonna try to land this plane. It has been a wonderful night, man. Look, it's time passed so fast when we having fun on here, man. Talking about the dump truck business. Look, just trying to issue out this game. If you hadn't hit the like one final time tonight. Those of you who may haven't hit it, truck is working tomorrow. I'm hoping it works Sunday. I know we're gonna work Sunday night, and then hopefully we can start another week. And I get my other truck back and get back to rolling. I'm gonna definitely put it in the chat when I get that Rosca out and let y'all know, right? So, but look, I'm gonna land the plane right here. Good night to you guys. Appreciate your support tonight. Definitely reached the heart. Those of you channel supporters, channel members, those who sowed a seed tonight, man. Look, I appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And we'll see you soon. Channel members, we're going to set up a Zoom for next week for you guys. So matter of fact, let me say this. We had a Zoom Saturday evening, but it wasn't many of y'all on. So yeah, maybe Saturday evening is a bad day for you guys. So we may have to try it on another day, but I'm going to be giving with the channel members next week to give you guys some time, right? So have a good night. Country CEO signing off, finishing up. Glad I could be of assistance, giving out more game, and more game. God bless you. We out of here.